Here we are headed on to the final week of the regular season, where we are only half a game ahead of the San Francisco 49ers for the title of the division. And in theory, outside of the Cardinals, if we lost this game, and I think the Rams would be screwed either way, but we could almost lose the division to everyone. We go from first to last, but I think the worst that could happen is the Niners could swap with us, but they'd have to win, we would have to lose. And the best part of this whole thing is that the Browns are 9-7, likely needing this win probably even more than we do. So let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, they definitely need this win miles more than we do, as I think no matter what here, we're probably safe. No, we're not even probably. We're 100% safe. It's just we wouldn't have the division, sadly. So we're in the playoffs, but the division with that guaranteed bye week, probably the only way to kind of get a bye week at this point, or not bye week, a guaranteed home game, would be to win. As you know, losing the division, you're kind of screwed there going through the wild card. But let's take a look at the players of the week. We have some weekly strategy stuff we have to get through, and Ritter has himself a chance, actually. Hey! To the first of the season! We did have one with Diggs. But other than that, and we did have one with Brooks. But other than that, Metcalf, obviously a 5-catch, almost 200-yard, 4-touchdown game, making that Randy Moss game look like peanuts, is usually going to get you a player of the week, right? It's like quarterback numbers for the touchdown-wise, at least. But let's take a look at the squad. Obviously, not much has changed. We're pretty healthy right now. Might have some overalls or some upgrades soon. Metcalf obviously has one because of the XP gain from weekly awards. That kind of stuff adds up quite a bit. But this, of course, is the roster we're rocking. Unless we're going to get, we're getting demolished, there's no real plan on benching anyone, obviously. So, going to try to stay healthy, but it's not like a guarantee. But speaking of health, Chase Winovich, who's not really a good overall anyways, has a broken wrist where he's out for 2 weeks. Let's take a look at this team. Deshaun Watson, of course, is the quarterback. No Kareem Hunt, as expected. Nick Chubb's still there, obviously, is the number one. Wide receiver, Amari Cooper's pretty solid. Marcus Brown, a 6'5", 92 speed, seemingly jump ball god with, is that 86 release? I don't know what that release is. 96, is this guy, I don't remember him. Is he a generational? They also have Julio Jones, David Njoku. I don't know. I just feel like the Browns, I know they want to run the ball, but they just feel like they have identity issues. I don't know how that makes any sense, but I said it. Offensive line, of course, one of the best, if not the very best in the entire league, as they kept it intact and, hell, even upgraded a little bit on their offensive line with Garrett Bradbury at the center spot. Myles Garrett looks really good. Right end, though, there's nobody. They don't have Clowney anymore. They have nobody. Onyemata, though, is a pretty good pass rusher still. 88 power move is amazing. Perrion Winfrey hasn't really developed for him, but he's an okay block shedder. Edge, is this not like a 4-3? Malik Reed, really? Okay, I mean, I guess. Chris Barnes at middle linebacker. They've had middle linebacker issues for years, but they have a Joke at outside linebacker playing pretty well. And then you have probably the best cornerback duo in the league. John Johnson's slow, but he's very smart. And then Grant Delpit's big and has just enough athleticism. But going into a game against the Browns, even with the added kind of passing threats and, the numbers kind of reflecting that they're actually playing better in the pass game than the run game, it's pretty obvious to me that you try to stop the ground game against them. And then as far as attacking them goes, I'm not really sure. Their interior is not great, so this could be a real boring run inside defense and attack type of game. And speaking of boring, I know it's so boring when you hear someone say, maybe think about subscribing if you're new or maybe leaving a like. But besides those things, I'm still going to say it even if it is boring. Oh, man. Of course, Bo Melton. Let's go with slot. It really doesn't matter. We kind of wasted Bo Melton. He actually had an okay rookie year, and we were kind of like, meh, not as fast as the other guy we drafted. See you later, which I suppose has worked out, but I still feel a little rude about it, DK Metcalf, I suppose his deep route running is probably his biggest issue, which of course I would imagine also helps your release. So his 2 weakest stats are going to potentially be upgraded with this, so I'm going to keep going with them. 2 to release, 2 to deep route, and 2 to change direction, which of course is a major issue for him as well, or was a major issue. 85 change direction, not terrible. But speaking of not terrible, it's snowing. Wait, is it snowing? The field doesn't look very snowy to me. But I was about to say, before I got completely, thrown off, wow, what a season by Amari. I'm never going to get to that, what I was going to say. But let's hope to not have a terrible start out the gates, as we really struggled early on and then picked it up last week against the Cowboys near the end of the game. But it was just too late at that point. We had, once again, snow jets. Okay, I thought those would be hibernating. We had ourselves a nice comeback and ultimately choked it right at the end, sadly. And I guess you're really not choking, but we choked the comeback, if you will, which is super weird. Is the field going to be snowy, or what's the story? Because I don't see any snow yet. Like, it's coming down, but it's just not sticking. I have a feeling that in the next minute, it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be sticking left and right. As obviously their offense, their team, is looking pretty good. It's a 9-7 team that they do have their weaknesses, but when they're on, they are one of the toughest teams to beat in the league. So let's hope this isn't one of their on days, but I can't imagine snow going against maybe one of the best rushing attacks in the league, if not the best, is going to be a great combination for us. But we also do have a really good run of game with Kenneth Walker. It's just the problem is he's usually the guy that creates the run game, whereas, the Browns are more better run blocking and just running through players with Nick Chubb. And it's not. This is a new experience for me. Like, it's snowing, but it's not like there's like snow not on the ground or something. Is this intended? This looks sick. I like this a lot. I would like it if it was a little bit more snowy actually on the ground, but this is cool too. Now I kind of want to lose this game so then we get away games in the playoffs and hopefully get snow. Man, that'd be fun. But Deshaun Watson, pretty good season. I mean, it's not spectacular. Is it really the value they were hoping to get? I don't know. I mean, I think it's better than what they would have had, so they're pretty much just happy to have what they've got. So, yeah, I don't know. Is this intended? Like, they got snow piles at the corners, but those are corners that don't matter. This just looks strange, and I like it, though. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it all day. It would be even more sick if it, like, really starts to pick up, and then it actually starts sticking to the ground. This is sweet. I actually don't know if this is intended or not, but it's cool. And Northcutt. Oh, wow, that's a really late hit by us. And a huge... Okay, I'm glad that he recovered because that would have been so much pain. But, of course, Northcutt, who doesn't really get a chance to get to the quarterback because he's literally 400 pounds and gets doubled and triple teamed all the time. I can't blame him for hitting late, dude. I mean, I'd do the same thing. But then again, that's probably why I wouldn't make it in the league because I'd be kicked off the roster right away. It's like, bro, that's the 5th straight freaking roughing penalty. Stop, or you're leaving. It's like, well, okay, bye. I have no self-control. See you later. 2nd and 4 after a gain of 6, after a gain of like 40 because of the great pass play and the penalty. And that is going to potentially be a touchdown. Brooks doing a really good job on the recovery, though, taking him down to the 3, and Njoku killed him. Everything looked pretty good across the board, and then as soon as he threw it, I was like, oh, there's nobody there. What happened? It must have been on the break. Brooks thought he had the route sussed and just slipped it last second. You can see here Brooks is in pretty damn good cover. Oh, he got bumped by freaking Jamal Adams. Were we Jamal Adams on that play? I have a feeling we were Jamal Adams on that play. Well, Jamal Adams didn't really help anybody's case. I'll tell you what, as that's a pitch play to the outside, and that is a massive loss of 6. Once again, I know we didn't have an actual good finishing, kind of situation in the run game last week, but starting off pretty well, stopping the run attack or rush attack early. And to the outside, that's a pretty good play to the big man, Brown. The big brown man. Yep, nice. There it is. You got me to say it. Oh, Lord. Those two receivers are dangerous, though. That big, tall dude, I feel like we're going to get mossed today. Brooks making up for the mistake, kind of. I mean, we stopped him. 4th and goal from the 3 now. Likely a field goal. It's a pretty big play. I don't know if Mafe gets there. I don't know if Nwosu gets there either. But what I will say is I like that Nwosu dove as hard as he could after the play, even though it was pretty much over. Gotta love that effort. Trying to block it, and not quite the same situation in the snow as you normally would get, but still maybe some wind. I'm not sure. Slipperiness. I want the second half to be all crazy-like. Caldwell on the return from 4 yards deep in his own end zone. Picking up a nice block from Riggs, getting near to the 25, really just taking that chance to hopefully break one free. I think Hikaru is not going to get to even on the season touchdown to pick ratio, but he's going to get close. Yeah, he would have to have a 5 touchdown, 0 interception game in the snow for that to happen. It's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it, especially against this team. Myles Garrett, Joke, and those 2 corners are a problem. They are no joke. He said it. That was hilarious. What a move! Gaining about 7, and apparently Quandre Diggs is injured. Angle smash. I mean, these are even better angles. And there goes a throw to Noah Fant, gaining about 4. We've tried to, at least. I don't know if we've done a successful job at it, but we've tried to just take what the defense has given us. And there goes Kenneth. Running through him, man. Gaining about 22. Ahmed is in, getting himself a carry. We really don't run the backups often. And here we go with a gain of about 11. Myles Garrett is injured. He's not the only player on their team. He's not a one-man. Well, he is a one-man wrecking crew, but they're not a one-man defense. But that is still pretty big. Oh, wow. Speaking of pretty big, that's a pretty big fail on that left side, having 3 blockers and still can't get a guy like Malik Reed. He's so slow. Ellen Jenkins is lost. The running back doesn't help. I mean, I can't even blame Cross, because he just got beat, but he didn't he didn't sell. I don't know, that's pretty bad though. 2nd and 18. Can't. There we go. Noah Fant. What a throw! All the way to the 19-yard line. What a play. I was going to say something about what we can't do, but I forgot about it, so hopefully we don't do it. 1st and 10. Looking for an opening, and that opening might come from up the middle. Hikaru fighting hard, gets a gain of 1.5. That would put me at 3 total. 2nd and 9 from the 17. I want to run the ball, but they're kind of all over it. We're going to go with the play action. The run's been good enough. And let's just... Really, Noah? Please don't fumble. Oh, look at Hikaru! Gaining the 9, maybe 10 on the ground with the extra effort. Kept his tiny little shrimp legs moving and got it. I mean, I saw a couple openings that may have even been touchdowns, but I just don't trust the throws, man. Inside Lockett. Fighting to the one, will not get it. Can we hurry up to the line? I mean, ooh, it may not be there, actually. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that time, though. That's a block and release. Get a block from Fant way out there. I don't know how I feel. Hikaru. Trying to run. That's a pretty bad... What? Oh, no. Don't tell me he's gone. No shot. There's nobody. Kenneth! Get him! Oh, my God. A near 100-yard pick 6. Bro, I saw... oh, man. Left side's not open. We did get off to a run early, but I did predetermine that. I just didn't trust the throw on the run to Arcega there. But for some reason, I trusted this throw on the run, which I will say would have probably been close if not for somehow me not seeing Grant Delpit. I don't know why I just didn't see him, but I didn't. Yeah, that's the most blind read of the year, all right. I've taken the cake, and nobody can take it away, honestly, as Kenneth falls forward, gaining about 4. Let's just go back to running the ball and pretend like we don't have a passing offense, which, I mean, I suppose at times kind of seems like it's true. 2nd and 6. Oh, that's a pretty good play considering he had no help up front. Gains 2. I like the plays here. They're you know, kind of quick and short and simple, and you do always have those options deeper. Oh, my. And there goes my... Jesus. That could have been another pick. There goes Myles Garrett back in the game, sadly. I mean, oh, good job, dude. You're back. That's competitive spirit. I enjoyed that. Oh, no. Course number 9 gets there to the 39-yard line. 10-0. Defense feels like it hasn't been out there for ages, and it's probably because it's true. I mean, I suppose it's not the best reasoning, but they're at least hopefully fresh, and that's pretty good. And thank God he knocked it out, Jamal Adams. Do not. We cannot have Brooks and Adams both going down with plays from Njoku. No way, dude. 2nd and 10, good breakup. And Barton inside, not trying to get too crazy. Defense has been swarming, though. 3rd and 7. Not sure why I came with the heavy run defense, but I suppose they do have the tight end on the line. We could get a press on him. And over the middle, wide open is Cooper. We missed. Woolen gets a tackle, and that will end the first quarter. Head into the second quarter with a pretty disastrous kind of start, as kind of with last week. And holy crap, it wasn't that crazy. We only stepped away for like 2 minutes. The snow is sticking like mad. Oh, that was a good play. And Cooper gets shot. Holy crap, was that Diggs? Cooper gets popped twice. Shot hard up the middle of his entire corpse. And unfortunately, he's gone. He's out of here. Fumble and everything. It's like one of those Hunter Renfrow type plays where you're falling forward and you just get hit really hard. Here goes Kenneth, gaining about 11. You know, Nick Chubb's kind of just like a straight line runner. This weather could benefit a guy like Walker a little bit more. Who knows? But it's early, so let's hopefully find out. Inside, nice throw. Getting the ball to Moore, gaining nearly, another first down. Not bad. Good delivery. About to get killed by Miles, but not quite. Helmet has been kept on, and thankfully, if it were to fall off, it wouldn't have been given back to us by Myles Garrett in a vicious way. Inside, 1st and 10. Really good play by Kenneth, who's going to gain another first down. Kind of want to hurry up to the line, see what they're giving to us. Cut back. This could be interesting. Oh, they were ready for it, and I didn't realize he was in the zone. No, we choked it. I couldn't see it because we're literally on the damn logo, the freaking orange logo that is pretty close to the color red. Well, that's a bit of an L. They're literally just not covering Metcalf. It's a terrible throw, which forced him to lose quite a bit of yards, but gains 10 on it. Slant from Moore. I don't trust the run because you have Miles over there. There's literally no one on anyone on the inside. Nice move by Moore to the 23, gaining quite a bit. Once again, having a really good game, just a really awful decision to throw that ball while we were in some massive heat. It just wasn't anywhere to go with that ball, and there goes Walker, gaining about 8. What a run. I mean, so far, we're able to get whatever we want against them, and they kind of have with us as well, I suppose, but can't get that route. Come on! If they're a smart player, they should be able to get the call better, even with the scenario thing. Really good throw. Kind of the gains 4 to get that first down, extend the drive. Obviously, I believe it was only 2nd down anyways, but still, it's nice to guarantee that for yourself. I do not trust him to throw that back across his body. I just thought that the stretch was actually going to go well, and it just didn't. And they got best on best over there. And oh my, good truck by Walker, but going to get back to the line at best. I know pre-snap it's not great, but it's just like my audible isn't great either, so what do I do? Do I just waste the timeout on a play that's still probably not going to result in a first down right out the gate, or even a decent play regardless? I mean, the streak's not terrible, but I'm trying to get this damn out route. Oh my god, we ran out of time. And there goes Fant, who drops it again! Last week, he dropped a big catch on 3rd down and long. This time, it was 3rd down and long for a touchdown. What is wrong with him? Uh-oh. Oh, for F's sake. Bro, I'm done with Noah Fant. You literally can't even miss it by an inch, and we missed it by way more than an inch. Oh my god, every time we get down there, we've gotten down the field, but we can't get a damn score to save our lives. Quite literally save our lives, because the fans of Seattle are going to kill us when we get back. 12th manslaughter count is what it's going to be. Northcutt, the big man, making a play. Getting low, kind of getting involved in there. Kind of risking the health of pretty much everyone on the field. It is what it is. Who cares? As long as it gets him down, that's all I care. Inside handoff, good cutback, and we overrun it with Barton. That's okay because we made the right call, and Nick Chubb so far is 6 for -1. But our scoreboard is also just 0. No funny jokes there. It's just really sad and depressing. They're kind of similar. All right. Oh, what a move. Uh-oh, wrong way. Yeah, let's just get back. Let's just get back to where we kind of started. Kenneth Walker, 10 for 63, 0 touchdowns, but a really good game nonetheless. With this play-action play, they got a lot of players up. Lockett looks pretty good. If we can get the time to throw. And that is going to be picked off. Lockett with the try and will not be able to do it. Greg Newsome, who apparently is also a superstar, gets the interception. Under pressure and just threw it right to the defender. And there goes Nick Chubb. You knew it would happen sooner or later. Going low is Sydney. Very smart play. Gains 20. Okay, man, maybe I don't want the snow games. Maybe you can keep them, perhaps. Perhaps you take those with you and never bring them to me ever again. There's Brooks, but it took us so long to get there. Huge hit by Adams. This time Cooper holds on. Another first down. Deshaun Watson is nearly perfect. We've been close, and of course the defense in general has made stops. It's just the offense really struggling right now. It is kind of a weird case of like the run game is kind of working, and we're kind of coming out of it a little bit on our own terms. Northcutt all over that. Oh, I didn't even see him. Huge hit by Northcutt. That's a loss of 8. I'll let them run the clock one time because there is a okay chance of them getting a first down. So I don't want them to get the first down. My timeout gives them, 4 timeouts pretty much. Should have blitzed there too. And like I said, I guess it didn't matter in the end because Cooper just scores. Good tackling, Sidney Jones. Terrible angle by Jamal Adams, and they're now going to be up by 3 scores. Bro, we've had good drives, and we just can't score. Caldwell doing a pretty good job getting us to the 28. Really wasn't any other room to go. Yes, we get it. We didn't run with them last drive, and we threw a pick. Relax. Not that it really matters. It was the first play. We've been pretty predictable with our run calls. A first down run has been kind of like the move. So I figured we catch them off guard. Maybe this drive's not the best time to be running the ball, but oh, there goes Myles Garrett doing things. Can't wait for them to call timeouts and get the score before half while we can't. Once again, I also need Lockett to wake up because I don't know what we're going to be able to get. That's a little behind him. I don't know what we're going to be able to get out of Metcalf when he's going up against a superstar. Although the other guy might be Denzel Ward, so I don't even know what's going on here. Uh-oh. He's out of the way. Hikaru will extend the drive. I had a couple of throws, but on the run, Hikaru, double move inside. Okay, he forgot what to do, and I just panicked because of it. I could have threw the slant or the slot receiver, but didn't. And my man's is forgetting where to go. That's not good. Walker overthrown, try to lead him out of bounds. It really doesn't help that we have white tops on. It's kind of hard to read the defense in general. And that's a pretty good throw to the kick returner Caldwell. Who would have thought of all the players that get us down the field, it would have been him. That's pretty impressive. We're kind of spreading them out a little bit. If we get a quick throw outside to one of these. That's a panic throw. Don't catch that. Oh. Okay, well, apparently it didn't affect the field goal range. This wind is a disaster. Come on. That's the field goal we hit. We missed a chip shot, and then we hit a 55 in the snow and wind. Yep, that's how it works. All right, looking at the stat line, it's going to be probably pretty similar except for the score. And yeah, it is. You add up the yard totals, and they're literally dead on even, 180 each pretty much. Very strange. We not only have the opposite team philosophy kind of situation, but we also have the opposite game situation. We're trying to defend the medium pass, and we're trying to run the ball up the middle more, where it's kind of the opposite of the way it should be considering the scoreline. But I can't really even blame the offensive line in this one. It's not been really their fault. It's just can't get the ball accurately out. And there we go. Quick throw to Metcalf, who trucks right over the safety, John Johnson. And now the right tackle, Eric Banson, is injured. We luckily do have a bunch of offensive line talent, but man, going up against Myles Garrett is not a fun time for anyone. And up the middle, Kenneth Walker finding a ton of room in this one. Just got to mix in the run at the right times. Bruised elbow. That's exactly what he was holding too, so should be fine. I don't think he's in too much pain. I think he's just, he's getting a little rest. And we got the guard moving. Does not get enough on a Owusu Koromoa, but gains enough. Gains 7. It's not bad. Kind of want the straight up. Come on. I get they have the thing, but, like, can I just... Well, they gave me the right thing anyway. I'm not sure. And that's a tough one, but Moore will catch it. So one thing I love about Hikaru more than any of the other quarterbacks on this roster is his throw power is elite. It's one thing you cannot argue about. He has got elite throw power no matter what you say. Might be lacking on some of the other things, but that throw power is good. Play action. Please hit that. Hits Kenneth. Wide open. Runs over a player. Tries the juke move. Can't. Gets to the 13. What a play. This is not a drive where we cannot score. Even if it's just a field goal. It would be devastating, but it wouldn't be as devastating as like a turnover that leads to, no points. Gaining about 5 on that run now. Halfback dive, which still gives you options. But once again, going against a superstar and, Ward on the other side is pretty juiced. Going to go with the dive full on. Walker gets denied, but down to the 1 for the fresh set of downs. 98 yards already. We're starting to really utilize him, at least this game. And Slater, the big man, who doesn't really get the blocks, but is very good at trucking, is now in. And he will fight his way in with a huge hit, but a touchdown. Thank you, Slater. Good resilience, just lowered the shoulder, kept pushing, and got in. I really wanted to get super aggressive here and just run a 6-man, but we can't. We got too many wide receivers out. And Adams getting blocked up. Nobody's going to get out there. Thank God Diggs did. I know he didn't make the actual tackle, and his tackle got broken, but he's not out there. Chubb with that speed is gone. We brought players down, too. Like, Diggs was there, down. I don't know how the hell he even made the play. There goes Adams. Of course he misses the tackle. I'm sure Deshaun Watson... I know Deshaun Watson could dodge a lot of things in his life, but how is he dodging these tackles? What is this? My audio wave is solid blue. Holy crap. Our defenders are like prison time. We can't get him. He's avoiding this crazy like. Look! We even tried to trip him and it didn't work. That play alone could literally, decide this game. And there's a chance at a tackle for a loss, maybe even a fumble force. I kind of hesitated. What a tackle, though. Kind of hesitated because I thought he was going with the play action, and I didn't want to just, full send a hit stick on a guy that might not even have had the ball. Because we could have got a free shot at Watson, but he did hand it off. And that was a weird handoff. It looked like a false start almost. Back of the end zone. Oh! Team play! Cindy with the pop. Adams with the focus. And a turnover in the end zone. Deshaun Watson throwing on the run. Not a bad throw at all. The big 6'5" guy can't bring it down. Gets popped. And what a catch by Adams. The focus. What are the actual odds? Most of the time we just end up giving it up, let alone getting a pick on it. 1st and 10 run. The draw type play. Slipping on her back leg there. Oh, man, that was kind of crazy. But good play. Wow, look at the Packers getting destroyed. Rodgers must be gone. Nope, Rodgers there. He sucks. 2nd and 1. They really just do not care to stop the run on us. I don't know why. They're just going baseline in a base defense with no linebacker help. It's just a 4-man front. You got to commit to it more, right? Surely. And there goes Kenneth Walker getting insane blocks again. Another 1st down. The numbers may not look amazing for him right now, but, he's absolutely having an insane game. Of course, now they finally have the linebackers up. I know this is intersecting, but Metcalf one-on-one. Damn, he didn't even beat that. I couldn't get it to Kenneth, and 99 comes out of nowhere. There was absolutely a chance to gain lots of yards. If I stand tough in the pocket, maybe I get that there, but I couldn't stand tough in the pocket. There goes Noah Fant. Bad throw. Do not fumble. Gains about 5, 6 maybe. And even though the defense is playing well, I see this as 4-down territory. So maybe I should run the ball. Now we're going to trust Metcalf on the wiggle. That route running tree has improved this season. He's moving. I tried to hit him with the dead leg, and he didn't. I shouldn't even have done that because John Johnson's so slow that everything he does is like a damn dead leg. But that was a pretty good play, and they're expecting a run. Can we, turn this into a stretch? It's not really going to work, is it? I don't want to really run the play action. We did get a big run on it last time, but still. There goes Noah Fant. Wish he didn't, like, throw it at him. He could have just flipped it to him. Still gains a few. Inside zone. And once again, they're all over the place on defense. Kenneth's looking pretty good for some yards here. And he is! More than some yards, the game-tying touchdown. What are they doing on defense? This run D doesn't exist. I mean, I would bring more players on the D-line for them or close to the line of scrimmage if I had Aaron Donald on the inside. And they obviously have no one like him. Good play by Diggs, though. Of course, a superstar X-Factor in the zone. Jamal Adams gets trucked. Nice. Yeah, I love it. What even is his ability? Don't allow yards? That's not an ability. That's something we're going to do. Northcutt tries to make a play, and the team knocking Chubb out. Gains still a yard, though. Nick Chubb in the zone. Jamal in the zone. Everyone's in the damn zone. What's his increased chance to break the first tackle attempt? I definitely see that. I suppose his in the zone outweighs ours. As Chubb is now at the 28-yard line, we have got to guess run one of these times just to knock him out of the zone. This is not going to be the play. I'm going to bring the blitz, but this is not the play we're guessing run. Just bringing the blitz in general. And it's play action. I just completely... I got caught peeking inside, and Julio Jones, wearing number 16, which is disgusting, scores the game-leading touchdown to regain that lead. 1 second before they could have waited. 1 second. It's not really that point where we're, that squeaky bum, we're puckered up. We don't really care too much about that clock. And that's a really good block. And to think I almost didn't take it out. Caldwell is going to tie the game again. Not like he did the first time, you know what I mean. Huge kick return touchdown for Jermaine Caldwell in the snow. And we have ourselves an instant classic, folks. Unbelievable. Is that the longest play in NFL history for the shortest time? Because, that's kind of rare, right? That's a 1 second touchdown, technically. It's pretty insane. Good tackle. Jamal's out of the zone, but you know who isn't? Yeah, you know who. Guy that's doing all those things. And we have really got... I don't want to bet run just yet, but we've got to get him out of the zone. Curl routes are looking pretty good. We kind of keep him underneath. We try. I mean, that's impossible, right? Good job by Diggs, though. Got him off his freaking platform for ages there, and he was stumbling for months. His base was all shooken up. Oh, man. No matter what, we were going to have to, kind of get the front pretty tight here, pretty strong. But when he's in the zone, you absolutely have to. Good recovery, but Njoku making a play, gain 7. This has been a crazy half. I don't want to guess run, but I'm guessing run. 2nd and 3. This is an obvious... Oh, it's not even the right guy. Please still be a run, though. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize it wasn't Chubb. Holy, smart play by them, though. Trying to get that first down without risking Chubb's, in the zone. 3rd and 4. Another run? Really? Oh, what a cutback. Get over there. And he's missing. Man, I mean, Chubb just got the perfect blocks. There's literally nothing we could have done there. I mean, I suppose, we're at least trying to contain the run more, but we're having the same exact kind of success that they're having against our players, so... Mafe over the middle. That's also over the middle. Speaking of, good teamwork, but still in the zone is Nick Chubb. Man, just think what Kenneth Walker could... Wait, how is Kenneth Walker not in the zone, actually? Is he not? My dude's got, 55 straight first down runs. Oh, no. And we don't see it. We missed tackles left and right anyways. We missed. That's a big hit by Brooks, gaining about 15. Oh, man, we haven't been on offense in ages either. I don't even know exactly what we want to do, but we got to get ready for it. Gotta start thinking. Jamal Adams, that's 6'5" guy is in the corner there. And on the run, dropped. Nice little throw over the middle. Julio Jones not holding on to that one. Under center, can't trust anything, but Adams can try to blow it up. And he will not. Get some help. Good tackle. Try. And Nick Chubb's going off. It says the first tackle, not every tackle. Oh, my God. Empty, really? I did not expect empty here, but I'm not wasting a timeout. I mean, they're pretty much guaranteed scores anyways. Back of the end zone. Wow, what a tackle, though, by Sydney. Sydney's been beat in the back of the end zone quite a bit there, but got to give it to him for being resilient. Kind of want to run commit, but I can't. They have too many. Nah, I'm going to run commit. I knew I shouldn't have run commit. Back of the end zone. Gets him, the rookie. Guy's huge. Oh, man. It wasn't even just about making the stop on that play. It was like, if Nick Chubb stays in the zone for the rest of this game, we've lost. Like, you literally can't stop him. We literally need to guess run when they're running the ball. Like, otherwise we lose the game. They could just keep giving him the ball, and he breaks like 10 tackles, and it's over. He's probably has like 25 broken tackles this game. Caldwell going to get another chance. Get out there, Riggs. You can't wait for him. We can't. Like, he's still at the damn freaking 15-yard line probably. Those sleeves are soaked, sitting in the wet, sidelines for ages, waiting for his turn. 5 minutes left, down by 7. Kenneth Walker's going to get the first attempt at it, gaining about 5. And once again, I'm not sure as how he's not in. 10 plus. Have we not had multiple 10 pluses? No? That's a good play for Noah Fan, who gets the first. We were pretty decisive there. Hikaru's had a good game. It's just those interceptions. A couple bad decisions. Not a great look. Don't want this to be the final drive, but, I mean, it's kind of looking like it has to be. As Elton finally does his job. Kenneth! He should be in the zone now. These run games are going ham. And because of that, both teams kind of forced to focus on the other team's pass game. Or, run game, giving the pass game some looks more to the end zone. And that's a pretty good throw. Great catch by Kenneth and an amazing tackle by Joke. Metcalf, I mean, we're kind of just looking for whoever's open at this point. And there goes another wide open Kenneth, who's going to get the first. Kenneth Walker kind of going off this game. Hikaru in the snow has also played pretty well. Not easy for any quarterback, really, in the snow, but he's having an okay time of it. First and 10 up the middle. Let's see what they got. Oh, all those linebackers. We apparently tricked them. Oh, look at him go. Fighting hard, gaining almost 6. Another kind of bunched up look. Kind of looking for the corner shot with DK. And we're in trouble. Thank God Walker's there, because that throwaway, it would have been grounding if not. Wouldn't have been that many yards, but it still would have been yards. Wasted a timeout because we absolutely need the right call here. There's a lot of traffic there. Lockett could find his way. And that's a pretty good play by their guy, and we can't slip away. 2-minute warning. This is obvious 4-down territory. I think we're also going to be out of the zone now with our running back. Oh, maybe it doesn't count if it's a receiving play. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't actually a loss. All right, here it is for all the marbles. I kind of want to in-cut Lockett. Let's see it. And that is an amazing catch. How did Hikaru get that in there? Look at that throw. And Metcalf gets it off the ground. Look at that. I mean, that's how close it was potentially for losing the game. But, of course, not out of the ballpark yet. They're probably looking to stop the clock, I'd imagine, right? So, I mean, I'm going to let the clock run here a little bit while it seems like we're, changing things up. But obviously, we're just running every day of the week. Might even be a score, which I don't feel great about. But what can you do? What can you do? It's just the way this game kind of turned out. Up the middle, and there goes Kenneth. I mean, we figured it was going to be a touchdown, but here we are. We, of course, do not have the luxury of playing back and, hoping there's a mistake or something like that or the time runs out. Got to get aggressive and run the blitz. Backing up with Brooks, and he will be sacked. At this point, I'm still pretty happy with overtime, so I'm not going to touch anything just yet. They're still kind of looking like they're like, hey, let's still try to get something here. Let's see if we can still win the game here. If I'm them, I don't know if I agree with. They are back under center now, actually, but I still don't know. I mean, the clock can move. It's fine. Overtime is, at this point, still a question mark for us. Quick throw to the outside, and a really good tackle by Chubb. Now you call your timeout. And with that, I mean, it appears that they are going to be kind of willing to try and make a stop. Oh, that's why we played outside there with Barton. And good teamwork. 27 seconds left. Chance at a block, chance at a return. I don't know. I think you go for the straight rush, though, especially in the snow. Didn't get it. Guy did run up. That ball is kind of short. And we try to get out there quickly, but to the 39, I mean, you did have to punt it short because we came with the blitz, right? That's what I feel like, at least. Shallow. I mean, I am willing to just take the shot to Metcalf if it comes to it. And that could be some danger. Oh, my God. No way did we just choke that. I don't know why I just didn't think of there being a possibility of them getting the ball back. I get it, right? Denzel Ward is a pretty good player, but is he really that good? And they don't want to risk anything. At this point, if Lockett decides to streak, it's a score. I couldn't actually see if he was open. At this point, I just thought he was deep enough. I tried to lead him downfield, and it was underthrown in fairness, but it just wasn't a good read. That is just insane coverage, dude. And we're actually going to choke this, aren't we? We're going to lose right here because of that. And we will not! The game still exists! The rookie in the snow. It is too long of a kick. With the timeouts, they probably should have at least ran it. And they want us to go for the Hail Mary. I kind of agree. I don't think you can get the out route even when then. It's not like you're going to get the... we're not even going to get that out there, but Metcalf had a chance. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get the field goal anyway, so it's really not any point. But overtime! Look at the rush yards. Holy crap. This is an offensive stat pad game of the ages here. Tails never fails. And it failed. Nice. Fails quite a bit, actually. In my personal experience, I also still don't know what defending left or right means. I don't know. I think I made the right decision. The wind looked like it was going right. So you want to defend left, right? Because if you're defending left, that means if you get the ball, you'll be going right, which would be where the wind is. I don't know. But that probably won't matter because our defense has yet to make like a proper stop. Kill him! Oh, Riggs, you're a huge dude! Terrible kick return decision as they're going to be at the 17, but once again, Nick Chubb's still in his zone. Kind of means that we're screwed. I think this is the time. You're not going to run commit, obviously, because you don't want to lose the first play in overtime. But I think this is where you run the blitz. And he still gets more than back to the line. He gains 2. Like, what are they expecting me to do? Honestly, like, I just want to know. And there goes Chubb. I mean, gets out of bounds. I know we're trying to bait, but like, we're not going to get over there in time if it's proper passing plays to that outside. Oh, Brooks. Oh, he kind of fought. Huh? They're going to count it as a loss. I don't know what happened there. I don't even think they count on them. I think they just blew the whistle late. I will take it. Oh, who the hell did I just move? That's all right, actually. Oh, my. All the way down to the 41, dude. Can't give them a touchdown, otherwise they win the game. This isn't overtime. This isn't the playoffs yet. It's the playoffs, different story, but it's not the playoffs just yet. This is a good practice game for the playoffs. It's going to be what you may see. One-on-one, Jamal Adams taking him down. That's a legit loss, so can't complain anymore. They have just, no matter what we throw at them, I mean, they've had no troubles at all today. And we do an okay job containing. Come on, Jamal, one-on-one again. Takes them down one-on-one. From the 40, they're getting a little conservative here. We have done quite the opposite. We've actually been quite aggressive. And Jamal, I mean, he can't really blitz because he's been kind of our contain man. Into the outside. I thought Jamal had a pick, and it said it's a first down to Njoku. I thought he had a pick. Look at the hands. Look, that looked like a pick. Maybe even send us home on the freaking division chance. Barton, you just threw him forward for 3 yards. Congrats. I mean, at this point, we're desperate. Mid-blitz. Might not be the best time to call it. Come on, Jamal. And Sydney, once again, on that deep end, is just getting killed to the 11. We have no answer. I mean, that's good coverage, but, like, he's a 6'5" receiver. You should be able to see his routes coming, no? Once again, they look like they're running it. I can't tell if they are, but they sure as hell look like it. Which doesn't bode well for us since we have all these DBs in. Nick Chubb gaining about 5. I mean, at this point, we're stuck with just going heavy. I mean, what else can you do? Gonna get to the tight end. Diggs on the contain. The backup running back is in and gains nothing. Just about to be the 2-minute warning here. You got to think the Browns are willing to kind of play it conservative enough to not throw a pick six. But at the same time, they might want to go home with the win. Our offense has been pretty good, too. Would you trust your defense making a stop on us? I don't know. And over the middle left side. Back of the end zone. He gets the feet down, and Julio comes down with the game winner. I did not follow through because I thought something short underneath was going to get the freaking nod. And back of the end zone, he gets it. The pressure wasn't enough, and we may have just lost the division in the final 2 weeks of the season. I mean, they're insane games, and they're really entertaining. But it's not just entertainment. It's also, winning and putting yourself in the best position to win the Super Bowl. And we have absolutely not done that in these final 2 weeks. In fairness, going against really good teams, but wow. Overtime loss. That never gets old. Looking at the numbers, offense never even had a chance physically with the ball, and defense just got walked all the way down. I mean, there was some opportunities, and we just couldn't get off the field. We were in a run kind of stopping front, but I figured we still have a lot of talent. Half the time, the run stopping front gets more pressure than the actual main edge rush. So let's take a look at what went wrong. I think it was just us not following through. I think in fairness, even if we run all the way, yeah, I mean, we were done for anyways. Even if we ran all the way, there was no chance. We needed Jamal to follow through. Barton needs to get deeper. And, of course, it would be really lovely to get some pressure, which we did not get. I mean, I say we had the run stopping front, which we did. But at the same time, that run front, it just has a bunch of linebackers in. You still have the normal edge, so these guys just got beat all day long, and ultimately it leads to a win for the Browns. That offensive line has been insane. Sean Watson, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Obviously, Hikari with 3 picks, but they're kind of harsh, right? Like, he had a really good game. Accuracy and decision-making-wise, just it's a harsh game. It's a tough one. Fant, some plays. Jones with 2 touchdowns. 2 catches for 2 touchdowns. That's really unfortunate. Moore really finished the season out weak, so probably not going to get him a dev up, which is great. Sack totals, just a bunch of different blitzes and whatnot, so a lot of people getting halves. They had a lot of picks of their DBs. Jamal Adams had a pick, but ultimately we lose the game. We missed the field goal. They missed the field goal. We missed a chip shot field goal, which would have, in theory, denied overtime. Just a couple of unfortunate fundamental mistakes that cost us the game. Do have a couple of upgrades in fairness. Schlater, obviously we want to get his power back upgrade in there. Gets pretty much nothing if you ask me. Tariq Woolen, of course, zone coverage upgrades haven't been great, but that is his biggest issue, and we do run quite a bit of zone, so 2 to zone coverage, not bad actually. 80 zone with 85 man, he is so good. And then Kenneth Walker, I can't remember what the hell we were doing. I think we were trying to get power back upgrades for his stiff arm, right? So we're going to go power back. Surely they're going to give us something for stiff arm at some point, right? There we go. 2 stiff arm and a truck. Beautiful. And then Dixon, I don't know if this man has any weakness, but I suppose go kick power, because it's always nice to have kick power. It's got to be a good upgrade, right? He went up 2 overalls. Ooh, 2 accuracy, not bad. 97 kick power, 96 accuracy. The guy's insane. But I think we've lost the division. I think we have lost it. Who the Niners play? They play the Ravens. Ooh, maybe not, though. Maybe actually not. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I think we have... I don't think the Rams can win it on us, and I know the Cardinals can't. But we might have just choked the division away, which still, we're in the playoffs, but that would be a mad L. Still, a 10-6-1 finish to the Season 2 of our Seattle Seahawks franchise. Next episode will probably be stats and awards. No guarantee. It could just be straight into the playoffs. We'll see. We might look at the stats and awards real quick and then go right into the playoffs. So regardless, you're going to want to watch next episode, I suppose. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, which you should have, it was a pretty good one, win or lose. Maybe I frustrate you at times with my skill level, but I apologize. It's always a good time, I feel. Maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe if you're new. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays, and of course, if you're not new, really appreciate your continued support a ton. Tomorrow will be 2 uploads. It'll probably be Vikings franchise. Like, I don't know why I said it in that order, but Phase of the franchise, and then Vikings franchise, and then Wednesday will probably be some sort of rebuild, which I haven't decided on yet. That's about it, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!